Overwatch is a great game, but some people say the community is toxic, little fucking crybabies. But fear not, friends, to help you fit in with the toxic D-bags, I have devised this toxic Overwatch player handbook to get you acclimated. By the time I'm done with you, you're going to be a valued member of the toxic Overwatch community. So let's get to it. To be a good toxic Overwatch player, you need to believe that you're the best on the team. Therefore, when things start to go south for your team, it's time to punish them for not being a godlike esports player such as yourself. Make sure you're going down kicking and screaming by throwing the game. Or, better yet, leave the game completely. Fuck them. That'll teach your team to not be as good as you. You might ask yourself, why? Why would you do this to your team? Because this is Overwatch. And fuck them, that's why. One of your main objectives as a toxic Overwatch player is to hurt the enemy team's feelings. Remember never to win or lose graciously. If you win, make sure you let the enemy team know how easy it was by typing GG easy in the game chat. This will really get under their skin. And if you lose, feel free to blame your team for everything. Throw them all under the bus if you have to. It was most likely their fault anyway. Don't hold anything back here. Be the biggest D-bag you could be. If you truly want to be a toxic Overwatch player, it's important that you not only piss off the enemy team, but your team as well. You could annoy everyone on your team by constantly spamming the same voice line over and over and over again. And if you're dissatisfied with your team's healing, make sure you spam I need healing over and over and over. As much as you can, really let them have it. And as a toxic bonus tip, you can also constantly wave at enemy players. This will let them know that they're no threat to you. It should piss them off pretty good. Make your team bend to your will. If you want a certain hero on your team, express that by rapidly selecting and deselecting that character. This should force someone's hand into choosing that character. And here's an example. This is a real douchey way to get what you want. If for some reason that tactic doesn't work, at least you were annoying. And as potential members of one of the most toxic communities in gaming, it's our job to be annoying and toxic. Every toxic Overwatch player should have at least one Smurf account. I mean, why play against people with the same skill level as you when you can beat up on people that are new? It's a no-brainer. Everyone, and I mean everyone, should know how powerful you are. After a good play, make sure you do a little fuck you wave to everyone. That little wave lets the lobby know that you just got play of the game and that you're better than them. Add some spray paint for maximum results. Teabag mercilessly. This is a classic weapon in the toxic Overwatch player's handbook. A good old-fashioned teabagging is always a good way to get under your opponent's skin. Nothing says fuck you after a good fight than balls in your face. But with that being said, don't be afraid to get creative with it. I suggest teabagging the whole game, not just after a kill. It's all about getting in your opponent's head, bro. If you learn one thing today as a toxic Overwatch player, please remember this one thing. Blame everyone else. As a toxic, self-centered dickbag, you know it's never your fault. It's your team's fault. If you're playing tank or DPS, blame the healers. If, for some reason, you're playing healers, blame the tanks. But you know us toxic crybabies don't like to play healer. No matter how bad things get, as a toxic piece of shit, always remember that it's your team's fault, not yours. Unless, of course, your team won, in which case, that was all you, man.